And there we go, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch without any streaming software on our computer, all using this free website. What's up, my name's TechNobo here for Troubleshoot. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can podcast or host a webinar or anything like that on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and more simultaneously without having to download anything through nothing but your browser and a computer. So to begin, we'll be heading across to the Restream platform website, Restream.io. After creating an account and signing in, you'll see this page over here. Here, we simply link live streaming accounts that would like to restream to. You can stream to more than just one platform at a time. So I'll be signing in with Twitch, YouTube, as well as Facebook Live. I'll start with YouTube. After clicking it, I simply click Connect YouTube, choose the email I want, followed by the brand account that I want. I'll be streaming to alternate accounts just so that this doesn't go live to everyone as a test video. After choosing the email and the brand page, clicking Allow, we see this over here. We simply choose a YouTube server, I'll leave it as primary. Under Event, we can create an event, or simply choose the default live stream setting, set a title, and a category. I'll call it Test Live. Save. Now, as soon as we go live using the Live Studio through a browser or software like OBS, Zoom, XSplit, etc., our live stream will be sent to Restream, and then it'll be sent across to all of the channels that we have linked and enabled. I have my YouTube account linked and enabled. I'll go ahead, click Add a Channel, and link an alternate Twitch account as such, and adding a Facebook account. After signing into the right account and then clicking Continue, you'll be asked if you'd like it to post to your timeline on your behalf. If I were going live, I would leave it as public, but as this is a test stream, I'll leave it as only me. Then I'll hit OK. Then OK once again, and now Restream has all of the permissions necessary to stream to our Facebook account. Now that I've got not only YouTube, but Twitch and Facebook all linked, I'm ready to go live. From here, I can click RTMP settings, copy paste the stream key, and link into something like OBS, and I'll immediately go live to all three of these platforms. But as the title says, we're not going to be doing anything that requires downloads. Instead, we'll be using that Live Studio, which is a relatively new feature on their platform. Simply clicking Enter Live Studio will take us across to studio.restream.io. When we're on this page, all we have to do is simply make sure we're using an up-to-date browser like Chrome or Firefox. I'm using Chrome over here. I'm asked if I want to allow access to my microphone and camera. I'll simply click Allow. After doing this, it's going to attempt to connect to our camera. If it's being used by another application, make sure to close out of it. If you're still having issues, click the camera button at the right-hand side of your URL here to choose what camera and microphone you'd like it to use. After possibly clicking the video camera button down here, you'll notice that you're now appearing on the screen and everything's working well. At this point, if you're wondering whether you're live or not, you're probably not live. Up here, you see a Go Live button. This is where you have to click or hit Ctrl-G in order to go fully live to all of the linked platforms. On the right-hand side, you'll see a chat window that is linked to all of the accounts you're going to be streaming to. At the very bottom, we can send chat messages to either all of them or none of them, and we can hit the drop down over here to choose exactly where we want to send them to. As you can see, Facebook personal live streams are read-only. We can only see the chat that's going into it. We can't send messages back. That's fine, as my main platforms are YouTube and Twitch. Having the video going to Facebook is just an extra. So now that we've got everything set up, there's a couple more things that I want to run through quickly before we get to actually going live and hosting a podcast or webinar. At the very bottom, we have a screen share button. Upon clicking this and clicking a screen, clicking share, we'll get to share our entire screen down here. You can see it's sort of grayed out here. We can click the maximize button to transition to it in full screen mode, or we can hit the spotlight button to have our camera on the bottom right of it. If we hit the spotlight button on our actual camera itself, you'll notice that they swap around. Whichever one we choose to maximize will go to the full screen, and the spotlight button will take the other one and make it nice and small. If we click the spotlight button once again, you'll notice that we go next to the other video. At the very top, we have Contain and Cover. Clicking these will punch us in or out. Cool. So now we have our screen share on the right-hand side and me on the left-hand side. Things look a little bit weird, as this is just what it looks like. I'll go ahead and share, say, a different screen. To do that, I'll simply stop screen sharing, screen share once again, and choose another screen. There we go. I'll click the full screen button once again, and we'll punch out back to the cover mode. We can, of course, go back to Contain. And now I'm simply streaming the browser in the other tab. If I make it a bit smaller, I could probably get the entire thing to fit quite easily, as such, using only half my screen. Now I can go ahead and interact with my web browser, as you might expect on my other monitor. Looking across at it, it seems to work pretty well. The whole idea of this platform is giving you something easy to stream with without having to download anything. As you saw, I'm doing this all out of my browser. So then we have a couple more buttons at the bottom, an invite guests button, which we'll get to in a second, play local video, and settings. Clicking the settings button over here, we have a bunch of options for our video camera input. Video input, we can choose the correct device. Video resolution will be the resolution and FPS of your camera, as well as the default audio input. Input 1.2 and output 1.2. That's the physical box that I have in front of me. Then under advanced settings, we get the live stream settings itself. 1080-30, 720-30, or 720-60. I can punch up to 1080-30 to get the best quality. As you can see, note that some platforms like LinkedIn and Periscope are downgrading the stream quality to HD. That's fine. Under audio preferences, I have some good audio hardware, so I'm going to disable all of these effects here just to get the best sound. Clicking the play local video button next to it, I can go ahead and choose a video off of my PC. After selecting a video, you see it pop up under the sources section down here. I'll go ahead and click the add to stream button, and it'll be added to the right hand side over here. I can click the mute button if it's a bit too loud, and of course, maximize to bring it across to full screen. Again, this is the preview of the live stream and what people will see. Unchecking maximize, we go back to this view, and when the video finishes, it'll be pushed out of frame and disappear from the sources section over here. Super simple. To get other people to join, we can go ahead and invite them using the invite guests button. It's super simple. Just send them this link over here, and they'll join the same way that you did through their browser. I'll go ahead and do that on my laptop over here. I'll simply open up Chrome, paste in the link that I got, and then hit enter. Upon doing that, we see this here. I'll allow it access to my camera, and you should see me through my laptop's camera right over here. It's not exactly the best quality, but at least it works. I'll go ahead and enter my name. I'll say Wesley, and then click Join Stream. Upon doing this, you'll see me pop up on the main screen over here in just a second. There we are. There's the feed from my laptop. I just had to quickly mute it because the sound is coming through here as well. After doing that, I'll go ahead and remove my screen share from the stream, enable the other camera view, and then exit full screen of my main camera over here. As you can see, delay isn't too bad. Of course, I'm in South Africa, so I'm rather far away from where the servers are located. I would assume somewhere in the EU. So it's not too bad. There and back, things are pretty good. But of course, you're not going to be using two cameras of just you. You're inviting a different person from somewhere else in the world to come join you. Of course, we get the same options there. We can unmute our microphone as you'd expect, allow it access, and we'll immediately be talking on our main computer over here. As you can see, quickly muting Chrome so I can hear myself think, you can see there's a green bar under the video over here. That's us speaking. So now that we've got everything sorted out, I've got a different person on the stream, I've got the ability to switch between camera views, share my desktop, etc, etc. Let's finally go live. I'll turn off the other person in the stream, and I'll click the mute button so that you don't have to hear them. Then I'll simply click the go live button. Upon doing this, it'll connect to all of our platforms one by one and simply start streaming. So I'll go ahead and open up YouTube, head across to the created dashboard, followed by videos, live, and then you'll see my test live over here. I'll go ahead and set it to unlisted, done, save, and I'll click on the stream link itself to get into the actual video. There we go. I'm live. It's of course a couple of seconds slow. Let's go ahead and set up the Facebook Live. As you can see, I'm currently live over here, and the announcement has been set to only me, as that's what we chose. I can of course click the dots next to it and edit live video. After doing that, we're taken to the Facebook Live dashboard, where I can ignore all of the connection tips as I've already got it going. We can see stats, video, audio, and actions event logs. I can click the down arrow and we'll have all the options that you might expect from a dashboard. Here we have stream metrics talking about the health and FPS of the stream. Things are working well, and as you can see, it's expecting a 720p stream, but we're sending it 1080. That's all good because it's stepping it down themselves. I'll go ahead and open up the last platform, which for me was Twitch. As you can see, we're live here as well. So now that we've got everything set up, I'm live to all three of these platforms simultaneously, each with different delays, as that's just how the platforms work. This main page over here is where we're going to be sitting the whole time. I can type a message in chat over here to send it to all of the platforms that of course allow it. Facebook Live doesn't allow the sending of messages, but that's fine. I'll go ahead and type hello. After doing this, you'll see the platforms over here under our message, and I'll slowly get ticks next to them as they're sent to those platforms. Checking the YouTube live stream, there's the message over there. Facebook Live, of course it doesn't send here, and our Twitch live stream over here, you can see the message here as well. I'll go ahead and type hello from Twitch here. I misspelled Twitch, that's all good. I'll say hello from Facebook here, and I'll say hello from YouTube in this tab. There we go. Heading back to our Restream dashboard, you can see all three of the platform's messages over here with the icons of each of the people speaking, as well as the icons of the platform, name, and message contents, as well as time. It's all synced together in one place. Super simple. Things are working exactly as you expected. We're live to all three of these platforms without having any software downloaded onto our computer. So the final thing before I get done with this video, let's quickly jump through the last set of obvious features on this platform. We have the caption section up here, which we can set a caption for. If I simply click show next to one of the demo ones, you'll see it pop up right over here. This will appear on the actual live stream itself and will pop up on all of our live streaming platforms in just a second. There we go. As you expected, we see it on all of these platforms here. We can of course click it again to hide it, head across to the graphics section, and we have a bunch of options over here. We can change the background of the actual stream itself by clicking one of these. And of course, you can upload your own image in basically any format and it'll appear behind your video. We can enable or disable participant names after setting our own name, and they'll simply appear next to the camera or the live streams. As such, choosing a primary color, it can match our branding. And of course, we have a full overlay, which will cover the entire video itself, and we can upload our own ones. We can add a logo watermark, such as the Restream logo up here, and we can upload our custom images for all of these. On top of that, we have these videos over here, which we can simply upload and play on our live stream, MP4 up to 150 megabytes. Pretty simple. Finally, the setup tab over here allows us to add more destinations while we're live. I'll click add a channel. So I'll simply add a second Twitch. Of course, something you have to note are platform-specific limitations. Twitch, for one I know, doesn't allow you to stream to more than one Twitch channel simultaneously if you're a partner or affiliate. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Heading back to here, I can click the on button, and as soon as I do that, it'll go ahead and connect and immediately start sending data, even though we've been live for quite some time. If we simply click the title of the live stream over here, we'll be taken across to the Twitch page or whatever page for that specific stream. And there we go. We're live on not only one Twitch account, but the second Twitch account as well. We didn't need to do anything to change it. Heading back to the chat over here, sending another message. You'll see that it sends to all of our platforms, and here's the first Twitch account, here's the second Twitch account. The final thing that I want to show you is the ability for your other participants to share their own screens. On my laptop, I can simply click the share screen button, choose either an application window or my entire screen, click share, and it'll immediately appear on my main screen over here where I can go ahead and turn it on as such. I can even share my own screen while we're doing this. It's that simple. The final thing is clicking the finish button in the top over here and then clicking OK to stop your live stream. You can rate your experience, give them some feedback, and all of your platforms will immediately start turning off one by one as such. So that's it. That's a super simple crash course on how to live stream to multiple platforms, whether it's for a podcast, gaming live stream, webinar, or anything like that, without having to download even streaming software using just your browser. I used Chrome in my video, so I'd recommend you use this if you're having issues with any other browsers. Thanks again to Restream for sponsoring the creation of this video. Thank you for watching. Mine has been taken over here for Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.